Hello, I'm Michael Murphy. With members of my family, we have started Western Land Rehab to contribute our part to helping the sage-grouse and restore the lands to what they once were and should be. What you are seeing is Western juniper. Not only is juniper harmful to the surrounding environment, it is threatening for sage-grouse livelihood. It encroaches on lek habitat, provides perching spots for birds of prey, siphons water from the area, ultimately lowering the amount of sagebrush which supplies food, shelter, and nesting for sage-grouse. In 2015, the Department of the Interior Secretary stated that the #1 priority for the BLM moving forward is to eliminate juniper. Here it is in 2018, 4 working years later, with very little juniper elimination. Most of the funding for the sage-grouse is used for environmental impact studies, and the juniper problem only continues to fester. The states themselves do far more than the federal government, but only a handful of contractors are willing to do the work. If there are 3 contracts open and 5 bidders, the 3 lowest are awarded the contracts. I have seen bids as high as $575,000. That is far too expensive and creates hesitation from the government to open contracts. I have spoke with people from the state and the Bureau of Land Management, and they were hoping to see many competing offers that would drive the costs down, but the opposite has happened. So juniper continues to destroy the land and the grouse numbers. That's where we come in. For the past 2 seasons, from out of our own pockets, we have purchased chainsaws, chains, supplied fuel, bought an SUV, paid for lunches, all kinds of gear, water, radios, and with as many as 6 people, eliminated juniper ourselves. We get permission from the government through permits. We do this because something has to be done, but it gets very expensive for us. We wish to increase our capabilities. Maybe a little, but we aspire to go big. We have poured our hearts, our souls, and good intentions into this, as well as our income and time. We hope to have 15 people working this season, attain our 501c3 status, which we have already filed. We're the solution. Funded with donations and grants, we continue to work to eliminate juniper and its threat to sage-grouse. We do this when there are no government contracts available. The project continues with us with no direct expense to the government. In the future, we hope to be in the position to bid on these contracts as well. Supplemented with our funding, we can bid these contracts for tens of thousands of dollars rather than hundreds of thousands of dollars. We are not driven by the pursuit of profits. This is cheaper to the government and in turn us, the taxpayers. And it coerces contractors to compete for contracts by lowering their bids. We work at a cheaper rate to the government, and so will the contractors. This is better for everyone. To do this, we need to expand. We need to do this full-time for the whole season. We need to take the leap into leaving what we are comfortable with. We desire more equipment. We want to be able to pay our workers and to provide insurance, hiring 1 employee at a time. Finances are the limitation to our project at this moment. We have filed our papers, received our EIN, DMB, so we are ready to work with the government. But in the absence of contracts, with your help, we push on. We continue to eliminate juniper to take this into our own hands. This is what we do. We are passionate about this. We all feel that doing our part as stewards, feeling the gravity of our responsibility. We see the massive scope of this project and it does not intimidate us. Yes, it's a challenge. But eagerly, we look forward with undaunted vision to see this project to the end, however it happens. Thank you so much for your support, for your contributions, and your help. We greatly appreciate it.